Hello, this is Rani Ahmed with you. This is lesson 6 in control flow, okay, of TCL programming. Okay, we're gonna talk about if and else statements, or in TCL way, if command and the else command. Now, our example for today will be solving the quadratic equation. Now, why did I choose this? Because in this equation, okay, we have to decide whether this equation is solvable and has a solution. And of course, if I'm talking about weather, using the word weather in English, it means that there is some kind of decision, and therefore the word if and the command if in TCL way, okay, shall get into our business now. Okay, so before I explain the code, I must go a little bit into some mathematics. Okay, going to the wiki, the quadratic equation is something in this form. Okay, the a multiplied by the variable x squared, which is like x times x, plus the coefficient b, okay, multiplied by x, which is our variable, which is the variable we want to know. Okay, if we substitute in this formula, it must give me a 0. Okay, so this is the solution. This is how we find, or this is what constitutes a solution. So the x that's gonna be substituted here, the value of x that's going to be substituted in this formula according to the values of a and b and c, okay, must give a 0, okay, according to this whole formula. So and this x shall make the root or the solution for this equation. This way we are knowing how much is this x worth. Okay, now it has some formula to find it, or some method to find it. So all what we're gonna do is take the resulting formulas used to provide us the solution. Okay, it has two solutions. Either one is minus b plus the radical here, or over 2a, sorry, so it's minus b plus the radical, this root, over 2a, and minus b, this is the other one, because you are talking about things, two things multiplying the or the same root multiplying itself. Okay, anyway, so you usually in the quadratic equations you must have two solutions. Okay, there's the other one, which is minus b minus the radical. So what's related to our topic as an if statement, you notice here that we have a square root. Okay, so as a square root, to find a real value, not a complex, forget about the complex. Okay, again, not going deeper in math. Okay, just we know by definition that the square root does not take a negative value underneath the root. Okay, so underneath the root it does not take a negative value, because you won't find anything that can multiply itself, okay, to give you a negative. So it must be always a positive value. So this is what we call the discriminant here. See, you just read the article and you'll know what's the problem. So this delta here must be always positive, otherwise you won't find a solution. So we have to decide, okay, whether this delta b squared minus 4 times a times c, okay, is positive. Going back to our code, okay, So we have to find whether it's positive just to know whether we can find a solution for this equation. Now, running our code, we have to do is the following. First of all, we're saying with using a sentence here that using puts command that this application can calculate the roots of two of the equation. Okay, this equation. Okay. Now this /n means a new line within this line. Okay, so it will make a breaking line here. Okay, I think I should run it. So whenever you see a /n, it means a new line. So dot slash lesson 6. See, it made a new line here. So all we need is input the values of a and b and c, so we can get x. So this is the sentence that we are using. Okay, and we are asking the user here of our program to put the value or enter the value of a. Okay, I'm gonna use special numbers. Okay, something like 3 minus 1, minus 1 and minus 2. Okay, because there's a special meaning of having the sum of a and b and c is 0. Okay, so I'll press enter. This must give you a solution always. Okay, if you have a plus b plus c equals 0, then one of the roots, one of the equation roots is 1. Okay, and the other one will be minus c over c over a. Okay, it's c over a. Anyway, so we notice after calculating the discriminant d, which is b squared minus 4ac, b squared minus 4ac is this one, is b times b minus 4 times a times c. Okay, we took the variables from the gets command through the fdn channel. Okay, and we are asking through this statement. Okay, look how it's written. So I'm saying if space. Now I'll make another sentence here which says whether d is less than strictly than 0. Okay, if it is, okay, what I say is d is negative, the equation cannot be solved, therefore I put the command exit and it will quit the program. So exit at any time can quit the program and close it. So again, if I use the same script and I put like 1, 2 and 3, see, if I have 1, 2 and 3 as coefficients, all positive like this, so you'll have the discriminant d as minus 8, and minus 8 has no root. Okay, has no square root. So because of this, you won't find solutions. Okay, so x1 and x2 will not appear, it will quit right away. Okay, so I said if this, do this. Okay, now you have also puts. Okay, and here I'm calculating the roots. Okay, now sorry, now you've seen how to use if. Okay, I want also to if I want to do something more, like I can say in a new file here, different script. I can say, for example, if, let me change the highlight mode, scripts here, and CLS. If I can do this, like if $x greater than 0, and okay, now I want to add different conditions and group them. Okay, so this is and, double ampersand means and for example x is less than 100. I'm talking, for example, about marks. Okay, student marks. Okay, so I'm making some barrier here. And for example, if there is or, this is or, 2 pipes. Okay. Okay. In some keyboards you will see it like this. Okay, both like this. Okay, if I zoom it. Okay, so this is the character pipe. This means NTCL the or. Okay, so I'm saying like or $y also not equal. This is not equal to 4 to the string granny, for example. And I make this and I do this. I have to put the space here. Okay, and put the body of my code here. Okay, and do whatever I like. Now, if you want something else different than this condition, what you do is you press a space here and say else. Okay, and you just put the code that you want. This is other than what you conditioned or you asked as a condition in this line. Okay, so this is if and else. You can have as much as you want of ifs and elses. Okay, of course, for every if there's one and only one else. Okay, but you can have as many as you want of if statements in your code whenever you want. Wherever you want. So whenever and wherever. Maybe I can put here another if for something else. Okay, it works depending on my conditions, on my needs, on everything. Okay, so this is lesson 6. Okay, and hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.